Groups that rely on snail mail launch a campaign to, quote, fix the United States Postal Service. Former Congressman Kevin Yoder has started a group in the shadow of the largest postage hike in more than a decade and official service delays affecting first-class mail as of October 1st, which is something we'll talk about a little bit more here in a moment. A new campaign called Keep Us Posted is being launched. They will engage Americans in advocating for postal policy that preserves essential first services while accentuating the way our mail system connects and provides for our country by serving more than 160 million delivery points, no matter how rural or remote. Appreciation for the USPS and its employees became especially evident during the COVID-19 pandemic, yet since then, mail service has become dramatically less reliable and more expensive. They said in their press release, it's the only institution capable of going the last mile to reach and serve every American, but now it needs our help. Nearly everywhere I go, I hear people talking about their mail, rent, bills, prescription medications being late and pricier to send. Americans value our postal service, especially after COVID-19. They want to keep it going and keep us posted. We'll give them a platform to elevate their voices and feelings to decision makers. We look forward to working with USPS management and other policymakers to make consumer voices heard and ensure a reliable, affordable mail system. If you would like to know more, you can visit and get involved at www.keepusposted.org. So obviously, with all the pricing increases, we talked about, I think, 2 episodes ago, that USPS is going to be introducing twice yearly price increases in some categories. So the price continues to go up and the service level continues to slow. Although, as I just mentioned, there's a confusing message about USPS package slowdown. Just as the USPS has slowed down first-class mail, it also wants to slow down first-class packages, but in a somewhat confusing message, it said it would delay that planned slowdown, but would keep in place the already existing slowdown that went into effect in April of 2020. Quote, in light of the ongoing environment caused by COVID-19 and the rise of the Delta variant affecting our customers, the implementation date for the revised service standards for first-class package service will be announced after the holiday shopping season. However, they continued in April 2020, the USPS instituted an extra day for priority 2- and 3-day and first-class package service standards to account for the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. That extra day will remain in place until further notice. So we've already, as all of us in this reselling game are aware, we've already been dealing with a slowdown for well over a year now. There is a future slowdown to come, which was supposed to be implemented here in the fall, that they have now pushed back at least until after the holiday. If you use these package services with the post office, you've probably already experienced delays as we head into fourth quarter. If it's anything like last year, they may get worse. I've already got a couple of packages that seem to be moving awful slowly, even though we're way, way out from kind of peak season. So I guess it's good news that they're delaying the ultimate slowdown. But again, it's another case where they're unfortunately going to be delivering a little bit less service for a little bit more money. Speaking of confusing messaging, man, eBay made a mess last week. Sellers scramble over mistaken eBay media mail message. There was a message that went out, and I sell mostly media, and I did not receive this initial email, so you can, again, let me know if you did. Email was sent to sellers who offer USPS media mail as a shipping option. It said your account has active listings that offer media mail as a shipping service option in categories that are not eligible for media mail under USPS rules. In addition, eBay Labels does not support shipping label printing for media mail in these categories. In order to prevent buyers from selecting media mail for listings that aren't eligible for the service, we recommend you update your active listings to remove media mail as a shipping service option for items in those categories. For new listings in those categories, media mail won't be available as a shipping service. Within hours of that message going out, And to their credit, they posted it prominently on the eBay website. Please disregard today's email regarding media mail categories. Earlier today, an email concerning media mail was sent to some sellers. Sellers who received the email should disregard it. No changes are being made to categories that are eligible for printing labels with media mail at this time, and you do not need to take any action. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused you. As always, thank you for selling on eBay. The problem is a lot of sellers reacted very, very quickly to this. I didn't receive the email. For my part, I would not probably have reacted very quickly to this because I know which categories and which items qualify and which ones don't. And if eBay made a change, I would probably wait to see if they changed it back or if, as in the case of this, it was a mistake. And you do have other options. If you can't print a label on eBay, you can, of course, go to PayPal, you can go to Pirate Ship, and you can still ship these things media mail. So you have some options where you could continue to use it even if eBay made these changes. There was a seller who wrote in that said after revising approximately 400 listings, she gets this second notice that it was sent an error, and to ignore it, she wasted 5 hours of her time. So I guess the moral of the story is when you get a message like this that doesn't, on the face of it, sound like it makes good sense, maybe wait it out a little bit and see if it gets retracted or if it gets corrected before you make a bunch of updates and then have to go back and undo all of them. I don't know what this person did, if they changed if they changed the shipping method or the pricing or both, but that's essentially, if she changed 400 listings, she would have to go back and rechange 400 listings if she wanted to switch them back. So that's a significant investment of time over what ultimately was a mistake. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. I appreciate it. If you want to catch the full Reselling News podcast, click the video in the upper right-hand corner. To never miss a show, you can subscribe down below.